If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Now back to the Wisconsin Vegetable Garden Radio Show with your hosts, Joey and Holly Baird.
We're going to go to the IV Organic 3-in-1 Plant Garden hotline. We've got a caller on the line. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, what's your question?
I had a question on pepper plants, bell peppers and sweet banana peppers.
Yes.
I had them in large pots, and I grew them brought them in the house in the late fall. This is like 2 years ago. And they produced twice, and what it looks like is the pepper plant almost turns into a small tree because the stem gets a lot thicker, and it almost looks like it's got a bark on it. Now, well, if I keep these, will they produce again?
Yes, they will. They will produce indefinitely as long as you keep the plant healthy, adequate light and moisture. You're going to have peppers for a very, very long time. In places like Hawaii or in the subtropical areas, peppers will grow indefinitely until nature kills it or the grower kills it.
Okay. And can I plant the lettuce seeds and things outside right now?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay.
Here in the upper Midwest, we're good to go on that. You don't have to worry about it. But whatever you're doing with that pepper, continue to do it. You're having great success if you're getting multiple years out of it.
Right. I listen to your show just about every week, and it's very informative.
Well, we greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
IV Organic 3-in-1 Plant Guard naturally protects plants against damaging sunburn, insects, and rodents. Protects newly installed plants and trees for use on your roses, fruit and nut trees, ornamental trees, and shrubs. This product is non-toxic, environmentally safe, and organic. For more information, visit ivorganics.com. You can reach us by the ivorganics.com 3-in-1 Plant Guard email inbox, and that address is twvgshow@gmail.com. Or you can text us on the Instant Access ivorganics.com text line, and that's 414-368-9311. You can tweet us using hashtag TWVG, or Twitter handle is @TWVGshow. Don't forget our text line is at 414-368-9311.
What is a Scobie? I've seen some of your videos or seen some things online about Scobies in kombucha. What is that?
So Scobie is actually an acronym for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, and it's what feeds your kombucha. It breaks down that sweet tea to make it fermented and have that fermentation process happen.
How do you make one, or where do you get one in order to start?
You can buy one if you have a friend that like us, and maybe you are a friend with somebody who makes it. Then they might have extra. Buy it online. There's a lot of different ways.
Can you make your own?
You can. There's directions online how to make your own Scobie.
Okay. So, and would you, and kombucha, it's an acquired taste. You can do raw kombucha or flavored.
Yeah, it's a fermented tea, and it's got a lot of probiotics. It's really good for you. It's kind of like when yogurt's good for you. Same thing with kombucha. It's a positive thing for your body.
So the next question here is, what type of row cover should I get for my melons and squash? I need one to protect them in the spring when I transplant them out, and in the fall. Our average first frost date is September the 14th, and I don't want the plants to freeze. Can I cover them in the spring and in the fall by using one row cover, or do I need two separate kinds? Well, the good news is you only need one kind. It'll work for spring and fall, and there's many different types available. A heavyweight row cover is probably the best option here, and they usually they will extend the growing season in the spring and the fall, and they will allow 50 to 70% of the light to go through the cloth. A row cover is a cloth-like material that prevents cold air or freezing air from getting in to a certain degree and allows the light to get through. The heavy weight, based on the type and the manufacturer, usually protects between 4 and 10 degrees. So, like, it can go down to, it will protect it for a certain frost protection capabilities. There are heavier ones out there that will protect even colder if the temperatures drop below 26 degrees Fahrenheit, that type of situation. And the thicker it is, the heavier it is. So you're going to have to weigh them down, and you're going to have to figure out if you need to vent them or any type of situation like that. Frank would like to know, how important is it to include or utilize a cover crop even on a small garden? So we're going to go out to Ben Bartlett. He is from Standard Process Farms. Standard Process is your trusted whole food supplement manufacturer for over 90 years. To help identify the best supplements for you, find your local healthcare professional today. Go to standardprocess.com/patient.
This is Ben Bartlett from Standard Process Organic Farm, and Frank in Oak Creek asked us a question about whether we use cover crops or composting or both and what the best options are. So cover crops are simply crops that are intentionally grown, not weeds, you can't count those, that are never intended to be harvested. So their entire purpose is to collect energy and feed the biology under our feet. They're a good combination with a composted garden area because they're going to help feed that biology that's so important to making our crops healthy. Different types of plants produce or feed different kinds of biology. And I always say that this whole system of cover crops and compost and keeping that soil healthy is really complex, but it's not that complicated. All we're trying to do with cover crops is collect energy from the sun. These plants release sugars into the soil to feed the biology. The biology breaks down minerals in the soil and makes them usable for the plant. And then the plant grows and collects more sunlight and completes that circle. So using cover crops is a really good idea, even in a small garden area.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.